Willow Creek, 2013. From celebrated director Bobcat Goldthwait comes this edge-of-your-seat horror that will make you think twice before going into the woods. Directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. Written by Bobcat Goldthwait. Released May 2nd, 2014. Here's the cast. Alexie Gilmore as Kelly and Bryce Johnson as Jim. One nomination. You know, we all know who Bobcat Goldthwait is from the Police Academy days. And this is the second film that I've seen of his that he's directed. And found footage, as you know, is dime a dozen. There are a few Bigfoot found footage films. And it's always interesting to see how they can pull it off with, found footage. Especially with the Bigfoot. Here's one. Now, I'm not a fan of slow-paced movies. Unless it has something that piques my interest, through the boredness. Now, towards the end of the film, when you watch this film, it's like you want to know if there is a Bigfoot, if they show one, or however. In this case, you watch their, from the beginning until like 3/4 of the movie, you're like, it's the story setting up, interviewing people in the woods, nighttime, tent, you hear noises. But then the movie takes a slight turn to, it's like when you're a kid and you hear noises outside your bedroom or outside the house, especially when you live in the woods. You're freaked out because you hear wood cracking and going on. Well, that's the feeling that you get when you're watching this. The camera is inside the tent, and you can feel them being scared or being in that situation to where you don't know what the fuck's going on, but you can hear noises hitting the tent. It's very, very, very creepy at points at the end of the film that, oh my God, what would you do if you're in that situation? Because you're kind of like helpless. Well, I don't want to say too much more than that, but you're sitting through a movie that's boring, well, my opinion, because the story's building. And then when it gets to that point, it's like, wow. The movie kind of changes pace. It kind of, if you get what I mean, it's an interesting film, let's put it that way. It's well shot, well acted, a cool storyline. But again, if you can tolerate slow pace, okay. I tolerated it because I wanted to see what the ending was, because it is about a Bigfoot. And then all of a sudden, whammo, slaps you right in the face. Brilliant film. It really is. It took a change of pace. I like Bigfoot movies, especially the found footage ones. It's always neat to see what they can do with it. But all in all, this is a very watchable film. It's not a masterpiece by no means, because what found footage film is, it is what it is. If you haven't seen it, definitely check out Willow Creek in 2013, directed by Bobcat Goldthwait. It's a very interesting film that really changes pace, because it actually puts you in the mindset and the feel of how scared they are in this tent, in the woods, pitch black, noises, shit hitting the tent. And then the ending is kind of really nuts. Let's put it that way. Enough said. This is Grissom Herzog. I give his film a 7 out of 10. It started off really slow, kind of boring, but then it picks up right at the end, and it's like, wow, what would you do in that situation? You can actually feel the characters being scared. It's just well shot, well acted, and again, a cool storyline. This is Grissom Herzog, and I'm out of here.